Welcome back to my kitchen, guys. It's been a while, I know, but we're back in action. The pasta chef is here and we're gonna do a Christmas special for you tonight. So thankful for you guys joining me. Happy Christmas, everybody. Feliz Navidad, Joyeux Noel, and any other language you wanna say it in. But guys, I'm excited because I love Christmas, I love food, and I know we're facing a challenge this year. Many of us are now in tier 4 and suddenly having to think, what on earth do I do? I was going to be with family, going to be with other people. I've now got to go and find a Christmas meal. There may be one of you, there may be just 4 of you, whatever, but it's going to be a bit different to normal, right? And with that comes challenges of budget, comes challenges of what we're going to do for the food. And so I've got great news for you. Tonight I'm going to show you a really simple way to do a really effective Christmas dinner on a budget. I'm talking tonight, I'm doing Christmas dinner for 4 people and it is costing less than £3.50 a head. You could do it even cheaper than that, but here's what we're going to do. We've got here a lovely turkey roasting joint. So that is turkey breast that is rolled with stuffing inside and wrapped in bacon. Whatever you do, wrap your turkey in bacon. You will not regret it. It's how you keep nice, moist turkey. And that's going to go in the oven and cook nice and slow for about an hour and 45 minutes at 160 degrees. It's going to come out beautiful, crispy bacon, moist turkey, stuffing inside. If you're not a turkey person, then you can do it cheaper because you could do chicken, for instance. You could do roast chicken, you could get streaky bacon, wrap it in it, do your own stuffing, and I'll give you some top tips for how to make the most amazing cheap stuffing ever in a minute. But we've got that. We've got, obviously, everyone's favourite, pigs in blankets, always good to go. In fact, Christmas dinner is just an excuse to eat a whole load of bacon, guys, honestly. Now, the controversial one, the Brussels sprout. Now, I love a Brussels sprout. I think it's a bit like Marmite, you either love them or hate them. I love Brussels sprouts, and the way I like to do sprouts is I will parboil them, get them nice and soft. I'm actually gonna steam these in the microwave, and then I'm gonna fry them with bacon and cranberry sauce. Now, you can pick up cranberry sauce, a jar of it for like 45, 50p in one of the budget supermarkets. I've actually made my own this year because I'm doing keto, so I can't do normal sugar. So I've made my own cranberry sauce, so I'm gonna use that. But I'm gonna fry this off in cranberry sauce and bacon. If you do drink, you can throw a little bit of port in there. The alcohol will be burnt off anyway, but it just makes a lovely, rich, you get crispy bits, you get juicy bits, you get sugary bits, you get fruity bits, you get smoky from the bacon. Delicious way to eat your sprouts. Then we're gonna hit up some Goose Fat roast potatoes. I'm using Maris Pipers. They are by far the kings of roast potatoes. So use your Maris Pipers. We're going to peel them, we're going to cut them up, we're going to parboil them, we're going to roast them in goose fat. They're going to come out beautiful and crisp and amazing. So that's our roasties. We're going to do roast carrots. We're going to do some roast garlic in there as well, because with the garlic and the juices of the turkey and the little cheats gravy that I'm going to show you how to do, you're going to make an amazing gravy with all that flavour going on. We're going to use fresh rosemary. I've got someone nearby who has a bush in their front garden that I borrowed a little bit from with permission, but rosemary, you can see it in hedgerows and everywhere. Just make sure you wash it first and definitely make sure you get it above dog wee high when you find it. But that is the rosemary that's going in there. Here is my homemade cranberry sauce, love it. And then we're going to use a little bit of gravy granules to make the most amazing gravy. So that's the plan, guys. Okay, so our oven is nice and up to temperature, so we're going to whip that open and we're going to get our beautiful turkey. Oh, look at this amazing turkey right here, and we're going to shove that in the oven to go nice and brown. See you later, turkey. I'm going to put on a timer for like an hour and 45 minutes. That turkey's going to go in the oven, 160 degrees, an hour and 45 minutes, and it's going to come out crisp and beautiful. We're going to check it as we go, see if we need to rebaste it with some of its own juices. Hopefully there's going to be a load of lovely juices in the bottom of that dish, ready for us to do a great gravy. Guys, we've got the potato, we've got the carrot. These two humble, lovely starches are going to come out as big stars of the show with this dinner. So we're going to peel these, we're going to chop them up a bit and get them into the water so that they can soften and parboil first, because then what will happen, especially with these potatoes, is they will crispen up in the goose fat as well as they cook. So we want fluffy on the inside, crispy on the outside, a potato that when you crunch it, it then fills you with warmth and goodness, which is amazing. So roast potatoes, so we're gonna parboil these 8 to 10 minutes max. We don't want to overdo it because you'll end up with roast mash. And I've done that before. And then these literally maybe 2-3 minutes max just to soften them up so that they still get a bit crisp, but they're gonna go lovely in the roasting as well. Sprouts, Brussels sprouts. Some of you may not like them, some of you may love them. I'm hoping that the way we're doing them tonight is gonna give everybody an opportunity to love these beautiful things. So what we've done is we've washed them, we've peeled off the outer layers, and then you'll see we've cut a little cross into the middle of it right there. Now, all that is so that we can have the heat penetrating all the way through that Brussels sprout, and you'll get all of it cooked through really nicely. But that's simple, so simple. Just outer layer, give it a rinse, give it a little slice. Done. All right, guys, so we have parboiled our potato and carrots. If you're looking at them, we're just gonna toss these up a little bit. You want them to batter a little bit on the outside because all the little textured bits is where the goose fat's going to get in there and it's going to be crispy and amazing. So we're going to just toss this up a little bit. Okay, then here's the key. Making good roast potatoes. You want your fat to be hot, your pan to be hot before you add the stuff in. So here goes. Down here, it's gone nice and hot. It's been chilling with the turkey. We've got all of our goose fat in there, you can hear it making all its little snap, crackles and pops. This is the risky bit now. We're going to just carefully get this in here. Right, do that. And we're going to just give this a turn around. Then once we've done all that, turning around, it's then going to go into the oven for like an hour. We're going to keep an eye on it, keep on tossing and turning it so it gets crispy everywhere, and it's going to be crunchy and soft and fluffy, and it's going to be amazing. Now it's time to add the garlic. Now what we're going to do with this, we're going to take our garlic and we're going to just break it open, break it apart, get all the garlic out. It's harder than it looks. There we go. Got a few cloves of garlic. I'm just going to get rid of the outer casing because we're not really going to eat the garlic, we just want it for the flavour, so it doesn't matter if there's a bit of skin still on there. Come have a look at this. So we've got our bits of garlic coming together. Do as much garlic or as little garlic as you want. I like garlic. Garlic is good. I think we'll probably do that. And that is going to go and be so fragrant in mashed potatoes. So we've got our garlic, just scatter it in and around. Done. And as you remember from all the other times of Cooking with Jesus, I love my Himalayan pink salt. So we've got that going on, and then we've got a mixture of white and black pepper here, and we're just going to go to town on this. You don't want too much, but you want a fair bit. So we're just going to get all that going in there. Give it salt. Because the salt will help with sucking in the moisture so it'll get crisper but also flavour. And then we've got these two beautiful sprigs of rosemary that I borrowed from a neighbour's garden. And we're just going to bury them in like that. Give that a little bit of a shuffle. And then look at that. Going in the oven. On the top shelf. Whack it away for an hour. It's going to be beautiful. Okay guys, so we've got in here our turkey gravies going on. So we've got, this is my cheese turkey gravy. So we've got juices coming in from the turkey. We've got some of your favorite powdered gravy powder in there, and it's just going to simmer and get thick, and all the juices we can put in there we're going to keep putting, and then the garlic that's been roasted in a bit we're going to put in there, mash it up, it's going to be beautiful. Then we've got to get these bad boys in, our little pigs in blankets. Yep, little happy double pork, it's amazing. So this is going to go in the oven 18 minutes alongside all the other bits, so let me just whack them in there. Get them alongside the turkey. Happy days. I can't see anything. So guys, this is the best bit of this, honestly. Of all these things, it's the bit I'm most excited about is our Brussels sprouts. So I've steamed these beautiful sprouts. They're all ready to go in. So I've got my bacon. Now, this is thick cut unsmoked. You can use smoked, streaky bacon's good in there as well. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna teach you a little trick. We're not gonna use a knife for this bacon. We're gonna use some trusty scissors because they make it so easy. Check this out, you ready? We just cut it down like that and then just snip, 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 snip. We can do that all the way. Those. And we're going to do 2 bacon rashers, I reckon. 2 bacon rashers. Everyone loves bacon. So same again, just straight to there. Straight to there. Snip, 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 snip. Then we go like that, like there. Snip him up a little bit. Snip him up a little bit. Snip him up a little bit. Just like so. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then snip, 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 snip. Right, so pan is hot. We're going to dump in a little bit of extra virgin olive oil into there. Good lug, look at that. Move that aside. And we're going to get our bacon in there to crispen up first, because we want that bacon nice and crispy. So one of my favourite things about the Christmas story, bar obviously the coming of Jesus as the incredible saviour to the world in such a vulnerable form, is the fact that the angels appear to announce the coming of the Christ child to the shepherds. Now I don't know if you knew this, but shepherds in Israeli culture at that time were like the lowest of the low. They were the bottom of society. They were known as liars and cheats. They weren't allowed to testify in court. They got the same rights as slaves. When people would see shepherds, they'd think they were dirty, or they'd think that they were smelly, or they'd think they were liars and cheats. And God chose to announce the arrival of the Saviour of the world to them. And you can almost just picture them seeing the angelic host being woken up to the reality of that and legging it through the town, announcing the arrival of the Saviour. And almost like people being confronted by like, what is this, why, da, da, da. And you know, it struck me that in this season, in this time where we're currently in tier 4 realities, and let me just stir this bacon, and we're kind of all in this together, and we're all struggling, that actually it'd be quite easy for us to develop kind of an attitude of being like, almost, and it sounds dramatic to say it, almost, God, why have you forsaken me? Why have you removed yourself from my world? Why is there evidence of things suggesting that I'm not doing well? And yet if God can come for the lowest of the low, and he can come for the highest of the high, then he came for you and he came for me. And he is burdened by our struggle and our challenges. You know, he came for the shepherds who were the low. He came, and the next people to meet him were the kings, right? The 3 kings, the highest of society. And in between those 2 paradigms we exist. You may think that you're not worth anything. God thinks you are. You may think that you're worth something. God knows you better than the arrogance you carry in your life. God is about knowing who you are and whose you are. He wants to save you. He wants to cover you. He wants to surround you. And so as you watch this, as you think about this Christmas season, as different as it may look for all of us, yes, it's hard. Yes, we can feel. Yes, we can be emotional, but remember, he came for you, and he came for me, and he came for us all. And that's so beautiful and amazing, isn't it? Come on, it makes me so excited. Right, let's get some sprouts in with this bacon. So we've got our lovely sprouts here. We're going to get them in amongst this crispy bacon. And then we're actually, a little trick I'm going to do to help these wilt a little bit is I'm going to shove a little bit of water in there with them. I'm going to get a little bit. What's going to happen now is that this is going to add extra steam to those sprouts. And then kind of like they're going to pucker up a little bit under the steam. They're going to pucker up a little bit, but then all the juices from the bacon are going to come into there. Let's just give this a little whisk. Amazing, look at that. All those lovely flavours getting in there. And then here is the pie piece. This is my delicious homemade, did it in a slow cooker, cranberry sauce. We're just going to get a good amount of that going on in there. And in my cranberry sauce I've got cranberries, I've got cinnamon, I've got ginger, sugar, water, orange zest and orange juice. And that's going to caramelise and coat its way all around. These amazing Brussels sprouts. Oh, and I wish this was smell-o-vision, guys. I wish you could smell this. This is so good. So yummy. Right. Well, I'm going to let them sit in there and heat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lid on, I'm going to turn off the heat, and then they will just stay hot and start to just get all juicy and lovely and amazing, which is going to be great. So everyone, we've got our turkey resting over here. The potatoes are looking great, they're just finishing off, as are the pigs in blankets. But I just want to talk to you about what I said earlier. You know, if you are not a turkey person and you want to even reduce this budget a bit more, then you could do this with a roast chicken quite easily. One of the things I'd say, if you're doing a roast chicken, like make it easy on yourself, like just do it straightforward. But also, if you want to check out one of the videos I did back earlier in the year, Cooking with Jesus, when I did the Caribbean roast chicken, I did it with the beer butt style, so you can get a really nice juicy chicken. But also if you layer it with bacon, like we did with the turkey, it'll keep the juice in, you'll get the nice bacon flavour as well. But stuffing, now here's this is how I do my stuffing. I cheat a little bit. I get one of the packs of pre-done stuffing mix, but then I'll get, and this is the trick, right? Don't buy sausage meat, buy sausages because they're cheaper. Get some Bramley apple sausages or plain sausages, whatever you can get your hands on. Take off the casings from the sausage, get them into that stuffing mixture with the stuffing, whack in a load of cranberry sauce or cranberry jelly, mix it all up, spread it out, bake it. You will not regret that decision. You will have an amazing stuffing to use. So try it out. If you're not going to do something like I've done here tonight, try out that way of making a beautiful but cheap and cost-effective stuffing for your dinner. Guys, we're ready to start dishing up. We've got over here our beautiful gravy, the Cheats gravy I told you about, but it's delicious. So much juice has gone in there from the turkey. The garlic's gonna go in, it's gonna be mashed up. We've got incredible crispy and fluffy roast potatoes, roast carrots with rosemary and garlic and goose fat. We've got our wonderful turkey rolled in stuffing with bacon wrapped around, our pigs in blankets, and our amazing Brussels sprouts fried in cranberry sauce and and bacon. And so I'm going to start pulling all this together, but it's going to be so beautiful. I can't wait. I'm salivating. It's going to be amazing. And so I'm really excited about everything you're going to be able to create from this too. Well guys, it has been my pleasure and joy to return to his Pasta Chef, and I can't wait to show you this delicious turkey roast dinner. Not too shabby for £3 a head. There you go. God bless you guys. Have an incredible Christmas, wonderful encounters with God, and joy towards the new year. Amen.